lots of grapes. You're going straight on, Albert, you're going to be waiting a long time, aren't you? I'll be able to manoeuvre it a bit closer to the Suzuki's. 250 kettle. What's that? Kawasaki Max 3 500. Got the H1. Do you know if there's an entrance free to pay? Do you just £10? Bloody hell. Yeah, I saw it on the internet and I thought, hey, why is it only on till 3? But I held up in traffic in Preston Centre. I thought I'm never going to get here on time. But yeah, it's a charity, isn't it? A hospice, so it's worthwhile paying tenner. Where do you pay? Is it here? Right, thank you. Lovely them, aren't they? Have you all considered getting a classic bike? Although I think these are about 10 grand, aren't they, fully restored? Still, would you pay for a Yamaha or whatever 10 grand, or would you spend 10 grand on one of them? Look at the spindly forks. Got an excess special. I'll keep my helmet on. 850. I like them excesses. There's one called a midnight special, isn't there? A midnight special. Noddy bike, Velocet. Is that the only bikes on display? No then, Trinity Hospice. Here George, Formby, is that your Shuttlewood Snap? I don't. I was in a society. I was in a society for 5 years. I used to go to Imperial. But I think I upset them because we'd arrive at 12 o'clock. I said, are you going to show some of George's films? Because I've got the full set on DVD. Even Ferry or Nest, the rarest one. And he said, no, that's 7 o'clock. I said, what happens between 12 and 7? Well, you go on stage. Where's your ukulele? I said, well, I don't play. I just like motorbikes. I like his films. My favourite one is Turned Out Nice Again. Yeah. You know why I like that? Have you heard I Wish I Was Back on the Farm? That saucy one. That's my favourite. I wish I was back on the farm. A pretty girl came up to me and we began to chat. She said she'd give me something nice if we went back to her flat. I said I'd like a cup of tea. She thought it very odd. And when I said it's time to go, she charged me 30 bob. Yeah, fantastic. I've got his entire collection on 12 CDs. When I was in the society, I bought all sorts. But I thought, like I said, I think I annoyed that chap at Blackpool because I said, so there's 7 hours to wait before it films. Why not have a quiz? A quiz? I said, yeah, George Formby quiz and prize is a couple of pints at boy. Yeah. No. Get on stage. I said, yeah. But... Well, every time I went, they were trying to sell you stuff. I said, I've got his full set of songs on CD, all DVDs of every film. I said, I don't want outsells. He sell all little badges and all sorts. I suppose it's alright, because I was the youngest one there. Yeah, we're good do. I was going to ask, I asked an old chap, who do you pay? It's for charity for Trinity Hospice. So I thought there'd be someone collecting at the gate, but there's no gate, is there? J Waring. Alright, yeah, I thought that was something to do with the J Waring buildings. I'll give him a tenner because it's all for a good cause, isn't it? Alright, thanks very much. See you, mate. Hello, I'm told this is that chap's George Foreman said this is for Trinity Hospice. I thought it were a building company. No, we just organised it for them. Well, I'll donate tenner then for entry. Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much. Alright. Right, before I walk round, I'll check I'm still filming. Yeah, it's good. Battery's good for 2.5 hours. It's quite a big show, isn't it? Look at that. Who'd have thought the green was this big? It looked tiny on the map. And there's some vintage vehicles. I told Sarah Crabtree about it online. I said, picture living in Foreign Parts, Yorkshire. Hot rod. What about that Cat Harley? Nice thing, isn't it? I've always said if you built an old car with either electric or a decent engine, would they not sell? In a similar vein to how Triumph is selling their old, well, the new Bonnevilles, you know what I mean? Make them look old. I'd drive one of them if it was electric, just stop and go. Vintage voltage, Moggy should have a do at electrifying one, but I said to Sarah, I said if the wire wheels will just collapse because the batteries weigh half a ton. And that's solid wheels, isn't it? What was that yellow car? Like Doctor Who's vintage, you know, there, Doctor Who's vintage car. Betsy, wasn't it, when John Pertwee was the Doctor? I've always wondered, Pertwee, was it not Pertwee? And someone had Jonathan Ross's problem, and it was pronounced Pertwee, and they got mixed up. Yeah, who won? I'll send a picture to her mate, he's a big Doctor Who fan. Alright, Betsy, eh? That was my favourite Doctor Who, John Pertwee. None of the others were any good. Well, they were good, but not as good as John Pertwee. I suppose Tom Baker a close second. Any car enthusiast, I'm afraid I don't know anything about cars, so I'll just wander around in anything in particular I like the look of. I'll go for a close-up. It's not a Derek, is it? Dorothy, bird from 1900. I thought you were that out of Genevieve. Bertrand sounds French, doesn't it? Or is it Belgian? Plastic Bertrand. Ça plane pour moi. You know what I mean? That song. Oh, that's a duck pond. Get away. And I think that map, the scale must have been miles out, because this is a lot bigger than I thought. Look at it, must be 200 feet square. Original minis go for a fortune, don't they? On that bloody Matthewson's, a wrecked Mini all front end were rotten. But because it was a Mini Cooper S, the wreck went for 20 grand. And he said they had special wheels, didn't they? Ringo Starr had one. Well, lots were in the 60s had a Cooper S. Wow. Lambo. There's no brown cars, Sarah Crabtree likes her brown cars. Oh, nice little do, isn't it? And yeah, we got that number plate sorted out. Nice little Mini, missing a letter. A Reynolds. the gorgeous E-types. Where the minor changes though in this style, some look different, don't they? Some have grills on the front, some are open. I know the high top and soft top, but that looks a bit lumpy, doesn't it, near the grill? Oh, that's a nice jag, isn't it? Is that the one that, what's he called? David Beckham's lad at Brooklyn had an electric one made for 500 grand, $500,000, and gave it to his lad for the wedding present. It was at his birthday. Yeah, it's one of them electric. Stop and go reverse. And he's still selling stuff. Any horns? What's that? Damely Darts. With a bell on the front. This whole thing. I always like looking at the dashboards. No speedos. Look at all the pedals. I might wait for that girl's picture. Oh. Stroking the dog, I thought she was struggling with the camera. Some American cars. Wow, what's that? Marauder. Is that the brand name of the model? I don't know. Like I said, I'm clueless about cars, never had one. Always had bikes since 1983. Plymouth, wow. Not a Plymouth Fury, like Christine. Plymouth Sport Fury. It is a Fury. Sport Fury. E-Red 1967, I didn't. Look at the length of these two. About 15 feet, not more, 18 feet. 3 me led down, 3 6s are 18. Get it all in. So this is a Cadillac 60 Special. Look at the size of that trunk. Metallic red top. Oh, it's in Llandudno. May Day bank holiday. Cracking the glass, how's that happened? (1904). Humber. Humber 8. My granddad had a Humber Super Snipe 1967, 3 litre, and it just rotted away. You wouldn't think wood would set the weight, would you? Wouldn't think wood would set the weight, would you? Everyone's brought their dogs, are they going to be crapping all over? Oh, that's a better angle, isn't it? TR3. Lovely little things, aren't they? Would I fit behind that wheel? TI6. For sale, £9 grand. Vauxhall Victor. It's in good shape, good order, doesn't it? No rust around the headlights. Cortina D-Reg 1966. Who's that that lovely Mexico? Is that Drew Pritchard? He saw one at Lake District Motor Museum and offered to buy it, but he couldn't. Well, not even halfway around yet. Cooper Sport, is that the S? I don't know. So, any stall selling stuff. I want a big horn, like I keep saying. Strange there's nothing online. I've seen them on stalls at Manchester Bike Show. DeLorean. It's tiny, doesn't it, for me? Another American car. Eldorado. Wow. Another one, about 18 feet long. Cadillac Eldorado, 1967 again. Sale 23 grand. Oh yes, very elegant. Very 1930s. That's a very cool hood ornament, isn't it? Packard. Is that to stand on? Yeah, passengers get in the back by standing on them 3 pads. You see that one that Ed China did up? You had to get a chap in to do the aluminium brushwork. You have to be brushed, don't you? To get the grain in one direction. Otherwise you look crap. Buick. Not a nice hood ornament. Is that a genuine plate? DMC 1D. How did he go a bus? Are he too expensive or something? I've seen 7. Kept that original, haven't they? They could tight it up, getting that rust off the manifold. A Coke can on the seat, that's sacrilege. I was thinking about Laurel and Hardy again, when you were still hoping with Dulcie and Stan rented a tiny little car like that. What did you rent a car like that for? So the Willys Jeep. Pontiac. That bonnet. Is it a Firebird? Same as Kit. And the Plymouth, 1951 Plymouth. Well, it's a good show, isn't it? Comparable with them big shows I've been to. Could have parked there, couldn't I? That's why we're going to do a circuit of the green to see where I could park. They're all mixed up, aren't they? I thought these were all modern cars, but it's a mixture. Oh, that's a Morgan in it. Modern but Luke old. No stalls. A college room here. There could be stalls there selling stuff. You know, cheap oils and things and shiny chrome. The Triumph. Bentley. That's this old car. That's the type of thing I mean. Big chrome horn on the front. Ideal for my bike. Morris, I didn't. Very busy show. Everyone brought their bloody dogs. See another one. Where can you get them horns from? A bit bulky, so they might be heavy, but only if they're loud. Jensen. It's the rear end that make them distinctive, isn't it? Jensen 4-seater saloon, 1958 to 60. 193 of this model produced. Zephyr. Oh, 3 litre Austin. Hello, little Albert. Fancy. Oh, what? Mitsuoka. What the hell is a Mitsuoka? It sounds like something off a Chinese takeaway menu. Lotus, very nice. I know I'm saying very nice, but what else can you say? If I was an enthusiast, I'd be able to rattle off the size of the engines and everything, but I'm afraid I'm not. I appreciate good old British engineering though. (1968) Lotus Escort. That lad whacked the wing mirror, that's what I mean. Why would you leave your precious car for people to pour, potentially? Do they get paid for turning up, or I don't understand the idea behind this. I've often asked that question and no one's actually said. If you have a classic car and you bring it to a show, are you paid, or is it just that you're a decent sort who appreciates people's enthusiasm and therefore are happy to display them for nothing? But if I had a precious car with nice paintwork like that, and there's twerks waving their hands about and whacking your mirror, and then when you come back to it there's a bloody scratch or broken mirrors on it, dog lead with buckles on, kids toddling around. commercials. Do you that old horn? That'd be nice to have one of them on. Oh, another Austin Healey. Sorry, I didn't recognise it. Lovely, aren't they? Very popular in America. Wrea Green. They're all Wrea Green, aren't they? You must be a local enthusiast. Unless you actually belong. We've been here for many years. Belong to someone local. Ah, very nice. So look at that E-type with the hood down. Personalised jag plate as well. Another one there. Modern jag, old jag. Bloody gorgeous. (1967) jag. That's what Austin Powers had his Jaguar for. Summer of Love Jaguar. You see Austin Powers one with the Union Jack on. But none of them have got a Tarzan horn. How many different Spirit of Ecstasy have we seen? They're probably not called that on them American cars. N, there you go. What's that? 73, 74, 75, N. Elderly driver, please be patient. Signed George Formby. Who's signing autographs? Maserati. So, if anyone local's watching this, why aren't there any stalls selling stuff? I can smell burgers. Oh, there, a little burger van. Some more bags there. But like I said, there's normally stalls selling stuff. Someone had a big horn, I'd buy it. If they could give me a demo of how loud it is. That's the trouble, you see. You buy stuff off eBay, says 130 decibel, and they're often nowhere near. Some of them snail horns say 300, and then they can't be. Elvis, Matt McCartney had an old Elvis. That's 1967 as well. I thought that was Alan Millyard's special bike, then it's not. Right, there's a few classics here. Should that battery be exposed on a block of wood, I think I'll make a little custom box for that and spray it the right colour. See, another of them big chrome horns. You must be able to buy them from somewhere. They're all alike, aren't they? With a big acorn nut in the middle. Don't cover your back up with a jacket. Wow. Vintage Indian, 1913. Matchless single. Lovely that, isn't it? They do smell good, but a bit of a queue. Ariel with a VH engine on. What's VH? Not Villiers. I don't know. I'll have a rat burger and chips, please. That's nice, isn't it? Little pedal cars. Is it pedal powered though, or has it got a little engine or electric? A battery one. Oh, vintage pedal car. I bet that's about 500 quid worth, if not more. There's some on the bottom row here, but you know, time constraints, have we? Let's have a look. Oh, I've missed things. We're going backwards and forwards. What's this in this Mini? The Lotus. So was that trailage here driven? So look at the back end. Europa, Lotus Europa. H, EFGA, 71, 72-ish. Wow. Just have a sticker on saying I will be started up every hour on the hour to let you hear the noise. Let's have another look at the hot rod. $1930 Ford Model A. Must be a modern engine to be a hot rod. I always thought it strange, all them huge early engines, and yet it'd be 10 horsepower if that. But surely you could tweak them to produce more power. All them CCs, do they not always equate to horsepower? TVI collection, this, isn't it? As we're near Blackpool. Few nice vehicles parked up. Skellington in the passenger seats. A tuk-tuk. I have bought a tuk-tuk with them dodgy petrol stations, swiping my credit card. Thank you for tuk-tuk. I think Carl Fogarty's got a tuk-tuk. Nice BMW, what model is that? I'm totally unfamiliar, like I keep saying, with modern bikes. I'll see some, I think. Like just what's that? What's that? Oh, little baby ducks. I'm afraid to say, well, I haven't got any for a while, they're a bit chewy, aren't they? I love crispy aromatic duck. And you get legs, don't you? About $4.99 from Aldi. Hoisin salt and little pancakes. You're littering. Not seen any bins though. I just picked some litter up from my street. The pizza boxes blowing about. Right, well, I've seen everything. So definitely no strollers selling anything. My hunt for a loud horn continues. I think I'll go back to Rivington and have one of their burgers. Yeah, I didn't check the camera for bug splats. Well, if a big fly splatty rat and a lens, and I've been walking around for half an hour. Always check your lens for bug splats. Gonna sneeze. Oh, he dressed as excuse me, Sylvester McCoy with a question. Oh no, was it Peter Davidson, Doctor Who, with the question marks? Volvo. Is that a P8 on you? What the Saint drove? Lotus big valve. Another one with a dog. Mini Mork. People keep saying that Port Merion is lovely and I should go on a visit, but I'm afraid the trip to Wales I'll be exhausted. If I went for a week it'd be alright, wouldn't it? Different town every night for 5 nights. That's a bit modern, that dash, doesn't it? It used to be walnuts. That's that Daimler, isn't it? That's nice, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's brown. There you are, Sarah Crabtree, a brown car. That's better than a bloody... Is it a Morrissey Chow? Sarah has, I don't know. It's a brown car. She likes brown cars. Yeah, very nice little events, or big events. I mean, the Chipping Steam Rally, there's only about 30 cars there, but here there must be at least 120 each. Lytham 4 mile. I wonder what that blue bike is. A Yamaha. Yes. Pointy, isn't it? Pointy things. And that's what I said to Alan about. They seem to all be missing a side panel, and he exposed all the gubbins, all the pipes and wires. That exhaust shower. Tracy, MT09, that's the one I liked. Lytham 4 mile, what's the other one say? Warrington, oh yeah, Warrington, that's what my mum said, it's near Warrington. So it is near Warrington, Singleton 5 mile, down there. Warrington's where the big aircraft factory is. I once applied for a job. Well, I think a job flagged up and it didn't state exactly where it was. It was in the stores at the aircraft factory at Warton. And she seemed very impressed, like a phone interview. And I said, I'm sorry, I'd love to work there, but the commute would be about 18 miles there and 18 miles back. That was when I'd been made redundant from GEC aircraft. I used to make wings, reinforcing riblets for jet wings. Yeah, little tiny mirrors. There's a lower bit to that curb. Which way did I come in? Oh, yeah, if I do a circuit to this green and go back that way past the church, back to Preston, then Chorley, then Rivington. Little traction engine is running now. I like to get the gubbins on film. So go and have a look. You know, all the little moving parts. As a sort of ex-engineer, let's have a look. I filmed one at an old car going past as well. Let's have a look at this. Do a clip on Blue Peter, Mark Curry. I sat on one of them and he couldn't stop it. Do you know if all the steam rallies are on this year? It's going to the chipping steam rally every year. Oh, is it on this year?
I think so, yeah.
After 2 years of nothing, I'll be glad to see it back.
Yeah, will be.
Something I like going around doing loads of stalls selling bits and pieces. I thought there might be something here because I'm after a loud horn for my bike.
Right.
And there's nothing selling anything.
Oh, don't know whether it's, no.
Well, chipping, hopefully if it's on I'll be able to get some stuff there.
Yeah.
Lovely little thing that. I was just saying on my camera there was a clip from Blue Peter. Mark Curry was sat on one going around studio and he couldn't stop or slow down and he turned round and he crunched into a big neon sign. And the steam enthusiast owner had to run over and he turned something and stopped it dead. So what he were doing wrong, I don't know. Yeah, lovely little things. Little tiny shovel. Let's have a smell at the smoke. That's what I like, the smell of that smoke. I went on the Keithley and Worth Valley Railway a month ago and I left the window open on purpose because when it went through a couple of little tunnels, all that came in. The Burrell traction engine. Oh well. Breaker, what's a breaker? That's not the same as a Pan Am, is it? For sale, Horton Cottage. Stop there for a little bit. He could have a press of the toys, I know, and he always amuses kids, or big kids like me. Right, Circuit of the Green then, Rivington Boyne. Oh, there's no belly pan to worry about now, is there? Hey, that's one advantage. Are you doing what I'm doing? A circuit of the doings. Thank you. Very nice Mustang. Oh, what a lovely little show this is, isn't it? I'm on a delightful village green. Nice little houses, look at them. They're new builds, but their architect must have been a proper bloody chap that knows how to do stylish oldie worldy style. That's nice, modern roller. You know what I mean? Instead of boxes, does it cost a great deal more to make them with little turrets on, little gables? Like this is an old one, but that's what I mean, they look just like that. You know what I mean, you know what I mean? Instead of little crappy boxes, make them more interesting shapes. Another MG, lots of MGs here today. There's no ice cream now, there's just a burger van. You're missing a trick, aren't you? You make a bloody fortune selling ice creams, all the kids here. And dog food for all the dogs here. So Wharton. I'm not going to the seaside, I'll save that for May. Yes, I'm off for a week in May when it'll be a bit warmer and less windy.